This is the corner of Blue Diamond Road. We're sitting on top of I-15 South. This will signify the beginning of our journey back to the city, back to Los Angeles. Hello people, and welcome back to Desert Trippin. It's been a while since our last video. We've been going through quite a few changes back at Desert Trippin World Headquarters. In fact, we're relocated now temporarily to Mrs. Desert Trippin's parents' house up in Ojai, California, while we figure out our next move. And today we are returning from a trip to visit my son, which is how Desert Trippin began in the first place, back in episode 1. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It's definitely interesting to see where everything began. Oh yeah, you know, I also wanted to thank you guys for subscribing. And if you haven't done so, please, I think it's there, or if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Whichever side the button's on, please subscribe. We've hit 500 subscribers recently. That's kind of a big deal. I hear that it's quicker to get to 1,000 from 500. Obviously, we're halfway there, so it makes perfect sense. Okay, what are we doing today? Okay, so we haven't been traveling because in the midst of COVID and everything, my registration expired and I had to get a smog test, and all the DMVs were closed and smog test places were closed, and it was a mess. So basically, I went and got my car looked at and fixed, and then I went and got a smog test, and then I went back to the DMV, got in and out relatively quickly the other day, armed with a brand new green sticker that will probably expire in about 6 months. So I got the sticker on the car, and I feel much more confident driving through strange, unfamiliar counties and townships. You never know what sheriff or cop is having a bad day and just wants to pull over some out-of-towner who has expired plates. So now we're on our way back, and on the way back we have nothing planned. Going very freeform today. Sorry for all the burping and belching. I've been very gassy. People that know me, that's not something that's really new. My ears keep popping, that's how I go. Keep doing that. My ears have always had a weird pressure issue. Changing altitude like this, going up and down mountains, generally makes my ears pop quite a bit, and they plug up and I have to go. And Mrs. Desert Trippin actually found that very humorous, or concerning, I should say, when she first met me, when we were just dating, and she saw me doing that. She thought I had some kind of a, some kind of an involuntary twitch or something, but I'm actually doing it on purpose, see? And when I did that, my ear just unplugged, so it works. Okay, sorry for rambling. I'm sure you want me to get out of the car at some point and find something cool to look at, and I will try to not disappoint you. Okay, that's it for me right now. Over and out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I want to do. We are going to be coming up on Baker, California very soon. And I know that there's a road that runs north from Baker. If you go long enough, you'll hit Death Valley. But I think I'm just going to exit at Baker. There's a abandoned gas station, now that I think about it, that was pretty fucked up before, and it may be even more fucked up now. So we may stop there and do an update. Okay people, well, we just made our first quick stop. We did a little photo shoot at the abandoned gas station, and we also had to cool down our iPhone because it was overheated already. It's freakishly hot out here. I think my plan is to fill up on gas here and then head up, I believe it's the 127, which is Death Valley Road. Okay, people, we just got gas. Okay, so now we're into desert. Let's see what we can find out here. Okay, people, well, here we are. We're at this place here, and this is kind of like the textbook definition of the middle of nowhere, because we're in nowhere and this is clearly the middle of it. I'm gonna find a spot here, maybe set up the drone, because this is pretty phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure my cameras are gonna overheat at some point, so we'll go as long as we can. Next time you see me might be back on the road with the AC going. Okay, over and out. 3, 2, 1. We got overheated again, and this is quite easy to get back onto the road. You always have to check both ways here. Okay, now we're going to head back. I just saw a rock there that I wanted to grab. Hold on. Okay. Silurian lakebed rock acquisition mission accomplished. If rocks could tell a story, it'd be a very noisy world. Okay, people, well, that wraps up this episode of Desert Trippin. Hope you had a good time. I thank you for your support. This is Joe Bowie, Desert Trippin, over and out in 3, 2, 1! So I bet you thought I was signing off. Well, think again. I was driving along the 15, and look what I came across here. What is this thing? It looks like it's a semi-truck that's been lit on fire, and it probably had a whole load of baking soda in there. Wow, Arm & Hammer baking soda. Look at that. We got off here because Desert Trippin kind of began here. Just beyond my element, there's a little bridge, and on the other side there should be a billboard. We're going to go back, see if we can find it again. There it is. Right down there. There it is. Aware. I thought it said aware slaves, but it's aware gloves. I'm gonna do some photos here. I do remember liking some of these little rocks down here. So our camera overheated and shut off. We had a little mini photo shoot. And now we're gonna get out of here. Now it's really the end, okay? I'm not bluffing. This is Joe Bowie, Desert Trippin, over and out in 3, 2, 1!